So obviously a big announcement coming from you, James. I mean, talk us through it. Coming to the end of a long season, it's going to be your final season as well.
Yeah. So obviously at the end of the season, I'll hang them up. Yeah.
And did it take you a long time to get to that conclusion? It's something you've been thinking about for a while. What was the thought process behind it being now?
It's probably been something I've thought about for a few years. Obviously, COVID changed my whole career path and, circumstances, outside of hockey. The kids taking over now. They've got their own sports clubs going off, and, it's probably unfair that I carry on playing on weekends and training during the week and, taking time away from them when, it's their time now. I've got to, be around more.
Always a difficult decision when you come towards retirement, and this final season here with Leeds Knights, there's a long way still to go in this season, but how special has it been for you?
Oh, I'd never thought it'd end this way. It's going to be a lot harder than I thought. It's a tough one. It's going to be emotional. But yeah, I couldn't ask for a better group of guys to see it out with, and to come here, be coached, and have a proper bench coach again that I've not had for a long time. And it's the setup here, the way the club's going in the direction they want to go in. It's a club for the future, and it very much reminds me of my days in Manchester. And there was a reason that I reached out to Aldi, and it was the fan base. I know a lot of the fan base here. I was here when it was the Chiefs, but obviously I knew I'd got one more year, and I know there's a lot of Phoenix fans here, and it just felt right to reach out to Aldi and see if there was space for an old man.
He's had experience when he signed you, by the way, so that's the good news. You mentioned those days and Phoenix days, and you picked up silverware before. You know what that feeling is like. What's it been like winning that league here, and still the playoffs to go, but winning that league and picking up that trophy in front of these fans? Where does that rank for you, and how's it been?
Oh, it's definitely up there. It's I remember my time with the Phoenix. I was there for 7-8 seasons, so I picked up the league trophy twice and I think the playoffs once there. So I was, I've been very fortunate in my career to lift silverware. Guys will go the whole career without having that feeling. But the group of guys here, it was very similar to when I was in Manchester. You've got a core group of guys, and they're all very close knit, and it was like that at Phoenix. And this club now has that same feel. So it's very nice and to being involved in it, and I feel very fortunate that Aldi gave me that opportunity to come here and help out a little bit with the younger guys, because it's a young team, and it's a great group of lads. It really is a good group.
A couple of things just before we let you digest everything and get back to the guys. Firstly, the perfect way to finish off the career would be lifting another trophy as well and making it back-to-back playoff and league champions for the Knights. That's what you're aimed at doing in these final few games.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I don't know if it's really been done before, and for a club to do that, it's amazing. We've got the guys that can do it. We've just got to bring it come playoffs, and we know we can do it. We're an hard-working team, we're a skilled team, and fingers crossed we can hoist another one at the end of the season.
And just finally, a word for the fans who've welcomed you here this season, and you've paid them back with some extraordinarily good performances. What do you want to say to those Knights fans?
It's been a real pleasure, and thank you for welcoming me with open arms, and I wish you all the very best for the next season and everything else going forward.
And we wish you all the best as well. Cheers, pal.
Thank you.